guys? We're back here with a little more Dark Souls. Right now we're gonna fight the not Capra Demon, Taurus Demon. Let's jump into it. First thing we want to do in this fight is climb up this ladder. Because there's these butthole archers who will shoot you during the fight. And that is the most annoying thing ever. So kill those guys. Not too difficult. No, shit. Whatever. And so then we're gonna want to get the what do I know I have it equipped? Did I forget? No, there it is. So you're gonna want to use this gold pine resin right like halfway across the bridge. And so what that does is it applies lightning to your weapon, which this boss is weak to. So right after he jumps up or off that tower over there, we're gonna climb up this ladder, run back and climb up, and do a quick jump attack. Oh, shit! I messed it up because I'm a noob apparently. Anyway, so as you can see with the lightning like added, he's pretty easy. Like it does a lot of damage, and you can just kind of streak in and out and roll. Just kind of dodges attacks like this. Another thing you can use on him, which he's weak to, is where are they? Firebombs. So if you're having a little trouble with him, you can just toss one of those on him. It does pretty good damage to him as well. And those are really the two main attacks, or two main tactics to him is use the gold pine resin and the fire bombs. They're both really effective. And do that jump attack thing, just don't mess it up like I did, because it does a lot of damage. Alright, so after you beat him, just start running around. You pick up the large soul of lost undead, which gives you 800, I think it is. No, 400. Sorry. 400 souls. You're gonna want to come down here, talk to this bruh, who has the cool stuff.
Hello. You don't look hollow. Far from it.
Alright guys, we're back. My HDPR stupid recorder thing shit out on me for a second, but I think I figured it out. We missed some of Solare's audio, but we can get the rest.
Aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
What's your Yes! Always yes.
Our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey? This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Alright, so jolly cooperation. Nah, what he just gave us, that white soapstein, what we can do is we can drop that, and other players who are human will be able to see it, and they'll be able to summon us, and we'll be able to help them fight the bosses and stuff. Alright, that's the same dragon as before, and he's pretty much just like a giant butthole. And so, just do that little strafing thing I did, and you won't get hit by his first fire attack. Alright, we're back. My thing crashed again, but hopefully it was just the USB this time. And I unplugged it, I replugged it, I made sure all my wires were all plugged in, did all that fun stuff, and so hopefully that won't happen again. And if it does, that means there's something wrong with my settings that I have to figure out. Okay. So, first thing you need to do is, right, what was I talking about? Do that little strafe thing I did, and that'll keep the dragon's fire from hitting you the first time. And then you can basically just run all the way down to this thing without him hitting you with fire, and then kick this ladder down, and you're back at that bonfire. That's like over here. Fancy, huh? Rest. Do some leveling up. I think that's the stats we need for the claymore. I'm not sure. But we're about to get it, so I'll check. And if not, I'll do some more leveling to see what we need. Oh wait, I haven't leveled endurance, so my fast roll wouldn't have changed. So you run over here into this corner, and this fire won't hurt you, and then just kind of stand here. I'm going to fast forward this. Alright, and so heal after you stand there for long enough. Oh shit! That's one of the first times that's ever happened. Death number 1, I guess. Shoot. Anyway, so if you don't get stuck on his foot like a fool, you should be able to run in between his legs and down into that alcove. Hopefully I'll get it this time. And it didn't take that long time. Yeah. I don't know if I'll fast forward it or not. Probably not, because that takes a lot of time. And time is something I'm short on. Alright, so that thing you recovered, that's kind of like, in this game, when you die, you lose all the humanity in the top left bar, like that number 1 right next to your health. And you also lose all your souls. But if you can make it back... Alright, got it this time. See, and you can just run through his legs and you're safe. And then run up here. But anyway, what I was saying is that green thing will come, and every time you die, it makes a new one. But you can only have one in your world at any one time. So if you die before you go retrieve it, you lose all your souls. And see, he just flew away because he's scared of me. No, but yeah. So if you die before you retrieve those souls, they're gone forever. But if you don't, you can just get them back. Claymore. Oh. Alright. We're good. Ow. It's always weird. He can like hit you while you're resting at the bonfire. It messes you up. Okay, let's stats for the claymore. 16 and 10. I was wrong about the dex, but I was right about the strength. What scaling is it? CC. With scaling, it's it goes strength, dex, intelligence, or faith. And so with certain weapons, you get a damage bonus based on what level you are at that particular skill or stat. And then uh, in where it says param bonus near the bottom left under attack, the C means the arm means strength, hand means dex. The I don't know. I think that's a candle or like a wand. That's intelligence, and then the star is faith. But anyway, when C isn't that great, it go the from best to worst. It's S, A, B, C, D. It might go up to E, but I don't know. So CC scaling means that it gets a damage bonus for Dex and Strength stat, but the bonus isn't very like large. Doesn't affect it that much. But the Claymore has good damage just like anyway, so that doesn't matter. The Boar. Again, just kick those guys' shields to get past them. This guy will run down and be a giant douche. And if you get too close, like up that way, the boar will it'll aggro and it'll attack you. So what you want to do is run up here and kill these guys, because those archers can be a giant douchebags. Dead. Ooh. And be careful with lock-ons in this game. Sometimes it'll switch, like after you kill them, like that, it'll switch to a different enemy. And based on where you're locked on, it changes the animation of your walk. So kind of like when you're locked on and you press like right on the analog stick, it'll do more of a circle than like an actual right straight. Anyway, those alluring skulls we just picked up are pretty cool items. This is really the only point in the game when you ever use them. Well, I ever use them. So what you can do is you can you throw them, and it actually attracts enemies to where you threw them. And see, he'll like jump all in there, but when the damage is, he'll start running around. Or what is he doing? I swear, when I start recording, the AI just goes freaking crazy. Oh, and just a disclaimer: my name, bad AI or whatever, just something I thought of. It doesn't represent anything about the games I play. And another thing you can do is you can throw them down there, and run down there, and you can jump. Oh shit, I missed. I'm not winning on my jump attacks today. And I'm probably gonna die again, because I'm a noob. Oh shit. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, so sometimes you can land jump attacks on the boars and the Taurus demon and all that stuff. But apparently, I'm awful at this game. So, not gonna try that again today. And those alluring schools, as you can see, they could have a negative effect, is because they attracted that other. What are they called in this game? No, undead. They're not infected. This isn't a zombie game. Oh shit, parry. And they'll attack you, and fighting the boar with other people really sucks, especially when you're doing no poise like me. And so basically just do the same thing as last time. I swear, I'm just bad at video games when I'm recording.